Right, so there is lots to do today. We've got a lot of little things to look at. These little guys all up in the box there, having been up there all day actually. I got in there first thing this morning and gave them a little bit of a cleanup. So you will notice that I have changed the name of the channel. I've just made it more simple. The reason is that it's just simpler. A lot of people don't know what lofts are, especially if you're a non-pigeon person, and we definitely get a lot of people on here like that. So we just simplified it, gone to mainly pigeons. Been doing a bit of designing today too, changing things up a bit, and probably will happen over the next few days too, just a bit more graphic design type stuff, because I do enjoy doing that. But that's more of it. I've got a few people that are copying my logos and things like that, so and ripping off a lot of my videos. So I've kind of said, I'm going to change it up, do full custom designs to everything. That's what I've been doing today, and just making things a little bit simpler. And I'm also going to start posting a few little videos here and there on Facebook. So in the description there will be a link to the Mainly Pigeons Facebook page. We do have like a one loft group, but that one will be getting shut down soon, so we can have an open page for everyone. So if you want to go over there, there will be some older videos on there, but we'll also put up some new content, just shorter stuff that's specifically for Facebook. You probably usually use YouTube if you're here, but it doesn't really matter. But just a little bit of a change going on, getting ready for some exciting stuff that's coming up this year, because it's going to be probably the most interesting year that we've had on this channel. But we just change a little bit of rebranding, tidying things up a little bit before the year's out, and it's going to get pretty exciting. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm not going to tell you about, but you are going to enjoy the new content, and all the not too much is going to change, to be honest. We're still going to have lots of pigeon videos, but it's going to diversify a bit more, and keep you guys entertained as much as possible, and hopefully we can get some good winning races in. Hopefully get a lot more live streaming going on as well. I've been doing a bit of behind the scenes there as well, setting up some outdoor access points, and we've got Starlink now, so hopefully our speeds are a lot faster than they were, so we can do some really good return videos next year, live ones, which would be really cool. But that's still some time away. I don't know why he's given that street fighter hen a bit of a hard time. She's not even your hen, mate. You need to calm down a little bit. So yeah, not much is changing, don't stress. Just aiming to get things better and better for you guys. And my voice is still a bit croaky, because I feel like I have got, I haven't done the test, but I would say I've got COVID for the third time this year. Second time in like under 2 months, which is not enjoyable, I tell you. But I feel alright, still pumping out videos, still getting these guys going. These guys are growing really, really quick, so I'm pretty happy with that. And all their droppings look really good too, so I'm pretty happy with that. Super feisty. You're like Zeta number 2. Yeah, same way. No, one's off Apache, aren't they? So, but it's still very closely related. Big Leo's still the lonely bachelor. We might sort him out, we might not. He might be able to get a break. He is, I think he's 6 or 7 years old, so he's, in pigeon terms, he's getting a little bit older, but he still looks in really good nick. So I'll still continue to breed him every year, but we'll just sort of slow it down a little bit. We will try and get you a nice looking hen though, because he is a good bird, and he's bred quite a few decent birds as well. So he's a father of 83. See how he goes. He's slowly ticking on, but he's definitely not giving us too many dud eggs anyway. This babies are looking really good. So this one is going to be a big bird. You can see, look how long it is. Got a lot of filling out to do, so oh, don't fall off the edge, mate. But the other two, like we've looked at in the other videos, are doing really well. Such a nice stance on them too, actually. And they're pretty close. You can see under there, they're nearly feathered up. And I've got this little pick tray in there for them too, so they have pretty much emptied that out, which is good. They got much food in their crops? Oh yeah, a little bit, that's good. I want to make sure that when we wean them out from now on, I'm trying to do this more. I haven't, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. When they're in breeding boxes, like the pens outside, there's always accessible food, but when we're in here, the babies can't really go down there. So I'm trying to do this a little bit more, because it just allows me, it just makes me more confident when we wean them out. But these little guys are like ready just to go straight onto the floor in there and start weaning. So, well, they're already pretty much weaned, so it makes me feel much happier anyway. I don't think we got any eggs in here, but it's your turn for all yous to go back in your little section, and I'll let all the breeders out. All right, I'll come up through after and give you all a bit of a feed. You'll see Titan's actually chasing her a fair bit, so I would expect another round of eggs soon. So that's some good news. And we'll open this up, let these ones out so they can come out into this section. The only reason I'm sort of separating them still is I had a couple, still got a few in there. I was hoping to break some of those ones in, so I didn't want them fully filling up on all the food there. So I'd say those are pretty close to laying again too. Right, so I want to put all these babies back into their section too. They've had free roam all day out into this section, because like you've seen before, I've had them up in that box, so they've been doing quite well. Come on, you guys. So we'll just put them back in there for now. May get them out for a little bit of a fly later. There is some here that should be able to come across shortly, and I have moved across a whole bunch of them as well. And I was really surprised. Where's little Speedy Grizzle? There's our Speedy Grizzle. I have never ever seen a pigeon here fly as high as that one did. So it was Speedy Grizzle, and there was one of the black ones. I couldn't figure out which one it was, because they all sort of, it's too hard to keep track of them. But I could definitely identify that one. So it was that one and a black one that were up so high. And I feel like it's because I haven't really encountered a falcon yet, those ones. So they a little bit naive, and they were up super, super high, which we may see today. I think we'll get them out. It is a little bit warm, but I'd assume it is quite a bit cooler, quite up there high in the air. So they'll come down panting, I'd say, because it is reasonably warm. I've had the aircon on for half the day, so we'll get them out for a fly anyway. All right, so we do have pigeons everywhere, because there's a whole bunch of younger ones in there, but they're up there. You can see that little Speedy Grizzle. That one definitely stands out. See it just there? But they're getting there. You know, we got black ones going everywhere, but I'm pretty surprised how well those black ones have been flying too. They've been real well. I'm dragging them up a bit higher too, which is good. Had a couple coming down. There's a little Grizzle. She's actually a pretty special little pigeon, that one. I'm surprised how well that one's doing. We might have to keep an eye on that. I'll tell you what, it might do alright. Just doing its own thing. We've had a couple that have come down. Like I said, they're still young, a little bit unfit, and plus it is reasonably warm today. You see the wings are out. Just trying to cool down a little bit. Bothers some. Oh, there goes the BK hen. She said, I'm out of here. See us. Before he makes me fly some more, I think. But there we go. They're all just cruising. It's good. There's a lot of the black ones are still up, which is good. All three black. Actually, there's two black ones and a tiger grizzle. So it's definitely positive for this year. They're just doing their own thing. Right, so who we got back here? Look at them all. Ooh. It's alright guys, just cool down for a bit, that's good. These are doing pretty good. Most of these are some of these are the younger ones are doing pretty well anyway. Keeping up with those older ones. But we are still quite a few up there flying, which is good. So they can just chill here for a moment, but you know, we can do what we can do. If it's not the falcons, it's the heat that are slowing us down. So those are our problems last year. So we just got to keep chipping through. Here comes the other bunch around here, look at them. There's Speedy Grizzle. She's doing pretty well. Just cruising around, doing what they want to do. This is good. So see if we can get a better zoom in on those ones, because they're quite entertaining, those two. I think I need to find out what black one is with it. because that was the one yesterday. There was just 2 of them doing their own thing. I have a feeling, so we got 2 blacks here. Yes, it is. There we go. That's easier than yesterday. So we got 2 blacks here, and what is actually up there is a tiger grizzle. So we got, they're actually nest mates, those 2 flying together, which is really good to see. I don't know where they went, but all right, he's getting ready to come down. Which, yeah, so that's a tiger grizzle. That's actually really good. He's flying better than some of the other blacks in that here, which is really good to see. Look at him. He doesn't even care. Him and his nest mate just hanging out doing their thing. So that's actually really, really interesting. Let's go in now, I'll have a look, and I'll show you what pair that's from, because they are from their own pair, where these are all from a different pair. So the 2 that we just seen that are doing better than the other ones are actually from this pair. So I only done 1 round from them so far, and she's meant to go down again for eggs soon, so we might just have to keep them together. That's a good sign. I like them when they're like that. They're only, you know, they're really, really young, and they're just ripping it like that, and they're just no problem flying around. She's a funny looking hen, this one. This is from Adamarcha, but she's a big girl, and she's pretty powerful. So obviously this might be a good mix. My thing is, I really want to get some colours, or at least the tiger grizzle, into the races this year, and this could be it. This could be our little meal ticket here. It's either Speedy Blue, our Speedy Blue Grizzle, or our Speedy Black Grizzle. So that's going to be very interesting. So we'll follow that. Hopefully these guys will give us some more eggs, and we might be able to pump out a few more like that, because that's a good sign. I like that. Come on! Looks like the most of them are down. Come on! Some cool water in here. Come on! Might get some food in there for them, because there's some in here waiting to go. Come on! So the only problem here with this Speedy Blue is trying to get it back in. Everyone else is in, but you don't want to come in. You just want to sit on the roof. She done this yesterday too. You can see a little head poking up there. So she must be hungry, because she didn't get much food yesterday, because she stayed out for like an hour or so, 2 hours. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it today. Hey, come on, Speedy. All right, let's get some more food in there for you. You've done really good. Oh, you've been a bit noisy. Whoa, it's that time of year anyway. Every couple times a day, and sometimes during the night, we get those big firefighting helicopters come through, because it's pretty bad over here for fires. So let's get some more food in there anyway. Where's Speedy? Hey Speedy, come here. Hey, come here. Interesting mix, that one. Come here, Mum. Done really, really well. So where's your nest mate? Oh, here he is here. So this little one here is the one that was flying up with them as well. So that's good. Keep an eye on them and see how they perform. I'm really hoping we can actually get these guys further out. Last year we bred, I think I bred probably 2, maybe 2 like that, I'd say. But we lost one around the loft, and I think we lost them before we even got a couple of kilometres into tossing. So I'm hoping this year's a different story, because I split the tiger grizzle pairs up, and the tiger grizzle cock is what is producing this blue type grizzle. So I actually don't mind it. It's not like the normal kind of grizzle, and I'm not a huge fan of that, but this is actually quite nice. I don't mind that. So I'm interested to see what it looks like when it's fully molted out. I think it will change quite a bit, but you know, I'm happy with that. I'm going to give these guys a little bit more food, but I will see you guys in the next video. Get this done so I can get out of this warmth. But the birds, I think, done pretty well.